The sky warms with the breath of dawn. Fishermen unmoor their boats. The scent of figs and sea salt mingles in the morning air, and the city of Mytilene awakens. But above the harbour, in a quiet stone villa shaded by olive trees, a poet is already stirring. Her name is Sappho, and this is a day in her life. Let your mind settle gently as we follow her through sun and song, through rhythm and reverence, in a life woven by lyric. Sappho begins her day in silence, before the lyre, before the scroll. There is ritual. She kneels before a small shrine, a figure of Aphrodite carved in marble, soft petals scattered at her feet. Sappho lights a cone of incense. The smoke curls slowly upward, carrying her whispered words. Not grand prayers, but soft wishes, for clarity, for calm, for the courage to feel fully. She touches her forehead, then rises. Today, she will write. In the garden, the day is still. Sappho sits at a stone table, the curls of her hair pulled back loosely, a scroll unrolled before her. Her stylus hovers above the parchment. She listens, to the wind in the vines, to the faint echoes of laughter in the street, to the hush of a memory forming. Then, slowly, the words arrive. A poem to a beloved friend, a longing for someone who has sailed away, a line about the moon or the scent of warm skin in the sun. Each word chosen like a gemstone, each pause just as precious. By late morning, she is not alone. Young women gather, students, companions, perhaps former pupils, some with lyres in their laps, some with clay tablets and styluses, all with open hearts. They take turns reciting. Some giggle when they forget a line. Others blush at verses of desire. Sappho smiles gently, never mocking, always guiding. When one girl sings with trembling voice, Sappho lays a hand on her shoulder and says, "Even the gods tremble when beauty meets truth." There is no performance here, only presence. At noon, they walk to the temple. Today is a feast for the Graces, goddesses of charm, creativity, and beauty. Sappho leads the hymn, her voice low but clear. It is not a grand temple like Athens, but a sacred one nestled by the sea. Its marble glows with sunlight. Its altar blooms with offerings, honey cakes, rose petals, small figures of clay. She sings not to be heard by crowds, but to be heard by the divine. By evening, the house is still again. The sun lowers behind distant hills. Long shadows stretch across tiled floors. Sappho reviews her work. Some lines she keeps, some she lets go. She dines simply. Goat cheese, olives, barley bread, fresh herbs in oil. A fig or two for sweetness. A sip of dark wine. No feast, just nourishment. The taste of a poem lingers longer than food. And then, the stars. She climbs to the rooftop, a lamp flickering at her side. The sea is black velvet, the sky stitched with silver. She does not write now, she simply watches. Somewhere across the water, someone she once loved may be doing the same. She whispers a final verse into the wind, not to preserve it, just to let it go. This is her life, not of battles or crowns, but of melody, of emotion, of meaning. A life of rhythm, a life of softness. She leaves no monuments, only moments. And yet, thousands of years later, her breath still stirs in syllables. In the next episode, we will follow her into memory, what history lost and what we found again. But for now, rest beside her in moonlight. Let her words cradle your dreams. Good night, dear listener. Sleep with a poem in your heart.